In this lesson, we will learn how to use the Offset tool. With the Offset tool, you can create copies of lines at a uniform distance from the original objects. To get a clearer picture of what that means, let's move on to some examples. In the first example, I will create a similar roof on the right solid object. Firstly, I have to copy the perimeter of the top surface. To do this, I will use the Offset tool. You can activate the Offset tool if you expand the Tools menu and select the Offset option. Alternatively, you can simply click on the Offset icon from the toolbar on the left. Once I activate the tool, I will move the cursor to the top surface of the object and click on it. Now notice that a copy of the perimeter appears, which is parallel to the surface's perimeter. As I move the cursor, this parallel shape appears either inward or outward. I can specify the exact distance between the initial perimeter and its parallel copy. So, I will hover the cursor over the inner side of the perimeter to set the direction, and then I will type the number 1, 2 and press enter to specify the distance. Notice the new geometry that is created. Now I will move the new surface that was created 1.5 meters along the z-axis. I will activate the Move tool and click on the surface. To move along the z-axis and automatically create the rest of the surfaces, I will press the Alt button. As for the height, I will type 1.5 and press enter. At this point, I will offset the top surface of the object again to add more height and create a more complex shape. So, I will activate the Offset tool again, click on the surface, type the number 0.5, and press enter. Next, I will activate the Move tool, click on the surface, press the Alt button, type the value 0.2, and press enter to define the height. Notice how easily I created this roof. At this point, I would like to mention that the Offset tool is a very useful tool for creating the walls of a building. To show you an example, I will activate the Line tool and draw the outline of the walls of a house as they would be seen in a top view. Next, I will activate the Offset tool and click on the surface. I will simply click to set the thickness of the wall randomly and press enter. Now, I will use the Push-Pull tool to add height. I will click on the region between the two lines, move the cursor upwards, and click again to set the height of the extrusion. Notice how easily I created the walls with the Offset and Push-Pull tools.